Alright guys, so thanks for tuning in with me today. This is going to be a relatively short video. I was basically just at home trying to figure out some things that I got to get arranged for later tonight. And, you know, I just had this urge to share a little bit of a secret. Let's just put it that way. Basically, as you all know, wheels have been on order, but I've been doing my absolute best to keep it a surprise. Well, I absolutely suck at surprises. Great, right? All I really wanted to do was get these wheels, get them on, make a review video, show it to you guys, put it to some cool music, and call it a day. But apparently that's entirely too much to ask at this point, because as you all know, and if you're tuning in for the first time, I've had wheels on order since January 12th of this year from a specific manufacturer that still hasn't delivered those wheels. At this point, I'm pretty freaking pissed off. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm doing my absolute best to regain my composure, or at least maintain my composure, and regain it in times that I've totally lost it. Not trying to completely show that, because listen, I understand that businesses go through BS at times, which limits their capability to serve their customer, but at this point, it's kind of ridiculous. So, with that being said, I'm ordering some American Force wheels, or let's just say I've ordered American Force wheels. So, there it is, cat's out of the bag. You guys know what I'm gonna get. I was trying to keep it a secret. Everybody was speculating fuel forged again, since I already had a set of fuel forged. There was speculation to specialty forged, but I will absolutely never buy that wheel, because there are some trade secrets on the back end that I would hate to reveal at this point in time. But basically, specialty forged is just a Ponzi scheme, marketing scheme. Well, definitely not a Ponzi scheme, but it's just marketing convincing, guys. I mean, there's absolutely no difference between a specialty forged wheel, a fuel forged wheel, and an American Force wheel. It's really all just brand recognition and preference. If you have the funds to pull out of your wallet to go out there and buy specialty forged wheels, then hats off to you. But for me, I just saw that as a total scheme. So, now that my rant's over, guys, I went out and purchased American Force wheels. Again, January 12th of this year. It is currently April Fool's Day, and this is no sick April Fool's joke. I actually wish that it was an April Fool's joke to say, hey guys, look, I got my wheels, here they are, but I don't have them still. So basically, it's really difficult to communicate with these wheel manufacturers, because a majority of them structure their communication policy to go through a retail distributor. Now, my retail distributor, I can't bash him. He's been doing his absolute best to go out and get me information when I'm looking to procure it. But unfortunately, he's limited to the information that he's provided that he could relay to me. So at the end of the day, I'm the customer, right, going to consume these wheels, and I have zero answers. So what really frustrates me out of this whole scenario and this experience is I'm paying for a premium product, right, that I know that I'll get, but you would almost expect a premium experience too to come with that, right? So when you drop a decent amount of money, whether it's $100 or $5,000 or $10,000, you'd expect to feel some sort of excitement from it, and I've gotten that. But the excitement is now just turned to frustration, because every single time I call American Force, there's always an issue. Now, I don't want to go out and bash this company, because like I had alluded to earlier, business conditions can become disrupted, right? So you have to do your best to circumvent the situation, or at least cope with the situation with the other resources that you might have. So let me just give you guys a little bit of a sequence of events. That's how we can title this. So, January 12th, 2017. I had the funds. I was going to order my wheels. I called my retailer. I said, hey, today is the day. This is the spec that I want. This is the color and finish that I want. I want these accents or attributes. Bada bing, bada boom. He said, all right, Jack, good. Your order has been placed. And it's like, hell yes. I'm stoked. It's like, cool. So, American Force claims 3 to 5 weeks from the point of order to the point of delivery of these wheels, with manufacturing, powder coating, or polishing, or whatever it is that your specific wheel requires. Now, I've gone out, being that I have a little bit of a larger community on Instagram, and I've leveraged that community to learn a little bit about other people's experiences. So, you know, hey, John Doe, I see that you have a badass set of, you know, wheels that were custom offs of American Force. How long did it take? Oh yeah, Jack, it wasn't bad, man. It was like 5 weeks, you know, and that was including shipping. So it was like 4 weeks shipped from the manufacturer. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah. So basically, as we all do, we build anticipation, or at least expectation, around when I might be receiving a specific package. Now, you know, that's all speculation, and it's all in theory, because you don't know of the actual things that could unfold, you know, throughout that process. But anyway, just got to go by what American Force claims. So, as I was previously going to do, but I just had ranted for a second, I want to run you guys through the series of events. So I placed the order for my wheels January 12th, 2017. About a month into the process, I contacted the distributor that was ordering the wheels for me, and I said, hey, what's going on? I had been relayed a communication that the size wheel that I ordered is very high demand, and the blanks that they used to manufacture that monoblock, that wheel, were back ordered. Hey, you know what? Shit happens at times, because I have supply chain background, so I understand that sometimes your supply base can't deliver on the manufacturing needs that you have. And unfortunately, it's like supply chain 101, that you always qualify other suppliers to deliver the raw materials that you need to manufacture your product, so you don't upset your customer, right? So basically, my blanks were back ordered. Okay, so be it. Maybe they don't have a qualified supply chain or whatever. I can't speculate. So, oh man, this traffic's getting kind of bad. I was hoping that I'd have a free-flowing road here. Anyway, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna accept the fact that bullshit happened and just wait. So another month passes, and in that month, you know, I'm kind of communicating once weekly to my distributor. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Jack, nothing. Jack, nothing. Jack, nothing. I've got friends asking me, hey, Jack, where the fuck are your wheels? Oh, sorry guys, I didn't mean to curse. I was trying to keep it PG. This is my one slip, so sorry. Hey Jack, where are your wheels? I have no clue, guys. I'm not getting any information from this manufacturer, so I really have no clue, right? So another month passes, I get an email or text message from the distributor that I ordered the wheels through, and he said, hey Jack, bad news today, my man. Of course, that's like the last thing that I want to hear. I just want to hear good news at this point, because it's already been, what, 2 months? Hey, you know, bad news. They finished your wheels, but it looks like one of them got screwed up in powder coating. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. So, it's ridiculous, because it's like, oh yeah, you know, your blanks were back ordered, so we manufactured them. And I guess once they received those blanks, they ran them through the mill, they got them all cut, but then they screwed up powder coating. So it's like, okay, whatever. So now it's 2.5 months into the process, guys. I ordered these things in January, right? The middle to the beginning of January, and it is now April 1st. So as you can all imagine, as you could all probably imagine, I'm pissed off at this point, and I continue to try to give American Force time to say, hey, you know, what do you guys need to do? What do you guys need to do? Well, it wasn't until legit last week that I received communication from them that their powder coating stations went down. So something happened in-house, whether it's they had attrition of employment, or their employees left, their powder coating employees left. There were some sort of, you know, machine malfunctions or failures, or there were ordinances placed on this powder coating. I don't know the specifics that play into that area of manufacturing. If I did, I'd probably have a little bit more understanding for the situation. But guys, I'm like 2.5 months into this process. I'm organizing a Keystone State Diesel meet, as I had spoke about my last vlog, 2 vlogs ago, I'm sorry. And the wheels still aren't here, which is ultimately, as we all know, the piece of the pie that brings the entire plate together, right? A truck is clean without wheels, but nobody's interested in rolling around on a truck and, you know, with its stock wheels. Everybody wants to see something, you know, a little bit more unique, and that's really what wheels allow you to do, at least, you know, on any vehicle platform. So basically, guys, I wanted to let you know that the cat's out of the bag. The wheels that I ordered are by American Force. I can let all of you start to guess about the size that they are, the finish that they are. That way, you know, there's a little bit more excitement in the mix here. But, you know, as you can all imagine, I'm a little frustrated. I was hoping to do, or I do hope to do, a significant amount of vlogging once those wheels do arrive. But, you know, as we all know, there's not really all that much exciting about a truck when it's on its stock wheels. And all right, guys. So anyway, you know, at the end of the day, American Force is still an awesome company. They manufacture an amazing wheel. They've been in the forged manufacturing industry for, you know, years and years and years. That's one of their biggest claim to fames, I guess, just outside of Weld Racing, which is another forged wheel manufacturer. I don't want to sit here and bash any business, because I'm sure that they're a little overwhelmed right now because they're outsourcing all of their powder coating needs. From what at least I understand from the very little communication, or at least affluent information that they've provided me, I'm sure that being that I'm upset over this as a customer, from a customer perspective, there's a lot of other people that are also incredibly frustrated over either, and some might call it negligence, or I'm gonna reframe that, or at least redefine that as awful communication. If they communicated clearly to their customers and at least gave a little bit more of a deadline expectation, I'd be a little bit more happy about that. But being the fact that I feel whimsically at the end of a string, just being kind of strung along, and it's beginning to impact the things that I had planned based off of a huge planning window that I put into effect based off my Keystone State Diesel Meet and some of the other things that I'm going to be organizing up here in Pennsylvania. You know, it probably would have been a little bit better for them to communicate clearly and at least just build an expectation around the challenges that they're being confronted with, so that way at least I would understand. But what all I feel is no communication and shadiness. They're just not communicating well, and I'm always getting a different excuse or a different answer for the same question. Where are my wheels? When are they going to be delivered? When are they going to be finished? All right, so if any of you guys know or have the ability to guess exactly what size wheel I'm getting, the model that I'm getting, and the finish that I'm getting with all of the exact attributes of the wheel, I'll send you guys a free Dirty Designs t-shirt, the Lift, Delete, Offset, Repeat one that I always get asked questions about. I would like for you all to take a moment to visit my bio, or at least the description below, and check out Mark DeCola's YouTube channel. He's got an awesome 2015 or 2016 LML Duramax. It's white LTZ. He's got some crazy shit in this in the pipeline for this truck. I mean, everything from air horns to a fully powder coated under chassis to, you know, red 24x14 American Force wheels with 375/40 Nittos. As you all know, that is a massive tire. It's like a 36 by, you know, don't quote me on this, but maybe 14 or 14.5 inch wide tire. And then also in the description below, you guys will find D-Max Rhino. He's my boy from California. I got to know him really well through Instagram. That's what's pretty cool about having that channel of communication is you can go out there and you can network with people that are like-minded. So if any of you have ever considered doing that, please, I highly encourage you to. Ryan's also got a 2015 LML Duramax LTZ, not Coco Dune interior, but it's pretty much the exact same truck as mine, aside from the fact that he's got like a 12 to 14 inch bulletproof lift on this thing. Real train horns. You know, there's skepticism about the horn blasters versus real train horns. Regardless of the fact, these things sound badass. It's got some 22x14 fuel wheels, the D559s, if I'm not mistaken, with a 40x15.5 inch Toyos. So go over and check my two guys out. Basically, we're all kind of the crew in this together, and you know, if you guys are interested in my channel, I'm sure that you'd be interested in their channel as well. And what's kind of cool is, you know, each creator brings their own kind of style or strategy to YouTube. So we all have similar strategies, but they're very different in their own ways. And of course, we all have very, very different personalities, but we're all connected on this this hobby or this enthusiasm that we have over the truck. I hope you enjoyed this video today. I hope it provided you some answers, because again, I'm getting questions all over the place from my peers, from my followers, from the people on YouTube, Instagram, you know, even myself questioning like, hey, when the hell are these wheels going to get done? I wanted to provide a little bit of closure and a little bit of information to give you all at least an update on that. So again, thank you for tuning in, guys. Really apologize for the rant. As you all know, I try to keep myself composed, but this thing has just been riding and riding and riding and riding and riding. It's been killing the intentions that I've had for vlogging, and that's why I wanted to get it to you guys. If you enjoyed sitting back and listening to me BS, please give this video a thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting, or if you haven't already, please turn that red subscribe button to gray. That way you guys can continue to follow on with some of my plans coming here in the near future of my vlogging career. Thank you all for joining today, guys. Really appreciate it. Look forward to the next vlog. Hopefully I have the wheels.